few elephants in the room before I start this video. And I'm only gonna address one of them. The one I'm gonna be addressing being that Funko wall right there. I didn't really want to make the Funko wall the backdrop for this video, really. It's kind of the only thing I really have right now to make a background for my videos. And then with that out of the way, let's get this showcase of this figure, a totally not questionable one, out of the way. So what we have right here is a figure from Reverse Studio, or it's a replication of, or a 6th scale figure done by this studio in basically bringing a illustration from this one guy to life. And here is the figure. I do have to say, the painting and sculpting on this is honestly really good. I mean, facts aside that it's a woman in a skimpy outfit, I mean, like, genuinely, it is a really good paint job and sculpt work on this figure. A level that I wish was sometimes applied to some of the SH Monster Works figures in my collection. But enough about that. I mean, like, if I got my SH Monster Works Godzilla figures, you'd see some paint work sometimes getting a bit, like, sloppy. Especially whenever you look closely at the tails most of the time. But here, there really isn't any, like, sloppiness in the paint work that I can see anywhere. And I mean, there's also let me see if it'll show. There's a slight sparkly effect put in the paintwork for the bunny ears and the actual bunny suit itself. Well, I think that, yeah, it's showing it on the camera for the bunny suit. Yeah, but that same effect is on the heels too, the bunny ears, and then the main suit itself, and it just looks really cool. And like the cool thing about this figure is honestly just the fact that this figure was at a price of, well, before the tariffs earlier this year, it was at a price of $94. But now it was increased to $107, I believe, which is really disappointing, but politics, what can you do? Yeah, you do also get a copy of the illustration. Let's see, on camera, there we go. Just like a bit of a holographic cardboard thing with the illustration inside of it. As you can see, some creative liberties were took with a certain part of the figure. representation. And then I might get out a Godzilla figure or two so I can show you a bit of the disappointment I have, and also go more in depth about why I'm a little disappointed about that. Okay, I've got everything set up now, and then, yeah, look, Godzilla, pretty cool, and everything, but then look at the tail. Just very sloppy. The mini sections that's supposed to represent the dorsal plates getting smaller and smaller aren't even getting painted in the closer you get to the tip of the tail, which is stupid. Which is also why I have the Hayatoys, the Hayatoys King Ghidorah and the Hayatoys Shimo. I forgot Shimo's name for a second. And I'll definitely do an actual review of those guys soon. I'm more doing just a showcase for this bunny girl sailor, because I feel like recently I've come to like a decision where it's like it doesn't feel the most, I don't know how the word is, but like it just doesn't feel like I'm properly reviewing something whenever I'm doing a still figure, like a non-action figure, because it's like there's a paint job that's good or bad or detailed but not the most detailed, and so yeah, that's why I'm moving on from doing reviews for still figures. I'm just gonna do showcases. But anyway, look at the tail. It is a bit better on this one. Focus. It doesn't want to focus, okay. Okay. Guess Evolve's got away this time, but yeah, like I was saying, SH Monster Arts has been getting kind of sloppy, and the more figures I buy at like either at a cheaper price point or an equal price point, and when I see them be more detailed, it does make me a bit disappointed for how these figures turned out. But with that out of the way, honestly, this figure, this one, is pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it, at least. It's pretty good on the display. So yeah, I'd say that's about it. See you in the next video.